many other guys on this team have contributed heavily, and Nick Fleming has so in the last handful of games. Spurgeon is always looking for a big play. He makes that hook to get things started.
Leg weary, him trying to save some guys, giving some other guys some chances, and they end up with a breath.
Then offensive, but that's one of those moves they've worked on him with, and it's obvious that he's improved on it game to game.
Well, he's played in 28 games with 3 starts. He's no longer a freshman, but yeah, a right-handed player wants to get to that left shoulder, and to defend that, you've got to lean on that left shoulder and make him do something else.
John Knight III, who had 17 points. Weber State's success this year. Southern Utah team, as you mentioned, dealing with some injuries and illness, trying to find a way to get a win and be the 2 seed going into the tournament. Here goes Fawcett over Dante Bassett for tie today.
The leading shooter, not a great shooter. What he is a great athlete with great competitors. Zaire Porter, the leading scorer off the bench for Weber State, started every game as a junior college transfer last year with the exception of one. Has become kind of a super 6-man for the Wildcats this year.
John Knight III with a baby fadeaway, and it's good. So strong, so
living up to that billing.
Fleming goes out to Moody, and here's a straight-on look from 3 that's caught from Butler. For Southern Utah,
and that's what you have to do if you're going to compete with Weber State, is not turn it over. They average 8 steals a game, where they turn at least half of those that you just saw into scores at the other end.
Number 2 in the conference in takeaway percentage defensively. What a step back when it's off. What a skying-in rebound by John Knight. Has to tiptoe the baseline. And now down the middle goes Butler, and Butler ties it up at 16. 9 points already in this game. A big steal. He's done a little bit of everything, Coach.
Dre Maureen, the outstanding point guard for the T-Birds, still has yet to get on the floor, and I would say he and Tavian Jones will not play tonight, and Coach Simon will save them until the conference tournament.
Spurgeon turning with the right hand. Boy, he's had a couple of nice-looking buckets.
These are the 2 teams picked 1 and 2 in the preseason polls, and they are going at it tooth and nail right now, a 2-point game, and everybody out there in the short pants, Tony, is competing at a very, very high level.
Nice layup on the opposite side by John Knight III. Well, playing is an important part of that.
No question.
Coach Todd Simon said he is chili pistachios there to the office. He said ever since then, he let Spurgeon decide when he's going to come out of the game. Overton has it dialed in tonight. He has 11 points now here in this first half. Fleming goes to Spurgeon, who's going to bump him back on Bassett. Now throw it back out to Fleming. A left angle 3 rattles in. They're just 2 of 9 from 3. Utah and Weber State. Coach Joe Cravens, I'm Tony Parks. A great rivalry in the Big Sky, and a great battle here tonight with the 2 seed on the line. The team that comes up short tonight will be the 4 seed when they go to Boise. Fawcett, a 3rd time, gets it. Well, that'll pad the stats on being the #1 rebound. McEwen off on this one. So Kobe McEwen now 1 of 5 from the field. That one make was a 3-point bucket. Weber State shooting 3 of 9 from distance. Southern Utah at 2 of 9. Spurgeon going to Fleming. He throws across the court. Moody for 3, and he hits.
And that's what you call a roll and replace. The big fella
in the suit a little better than I did.
Big momentum play here. If SUU could score going into halftime, it will be kind of a feel-good and a momentum-type score.
Shot clock at 5. John Knight III, so crafty in the paint, and showing why there. John Knight playing without Jones tonight, playing without Marin. And the team continuing to battle as the #2 seed is up for grabs. Here is Fawcett, a physical player in the post, backing down Jones. He gets things started well, not one of them just simply went with it. Then it was before the shot attempt. That was close.
They have rarely came over and asked my opinion on that.
Spurgeon and the foul. And the sophomore from Toowoomba has a chance to make it a 3-point play.
and a terrific pass by Knight. Knight gathers such a crowd when he gets to the paint, and you know, like J.J. opened it, he's going to get passes there. He leads his team by almost double of anybody, 123 assists.
McEwen finds to Soho Jawara. Looks to hand it back to McEwen, and Fleming goes and gets the loose ball. John Knight the third. He knows what to do with that.
And the high-flying Knight. Weber State was set.
Coach Todd Simon has talked a lot about how the whole package has come together. So fantastic dad.
He is one of those COVID seniors, a fifth-year senior, playing very short-handed, third game of the season. Their competitive spirit is almost off the charts tonight.
Spurgeon lining up on Alex Chu, gets inside and hits. Spurgeon with 11 now.
And a great play by Kobe McEwen at the defensive end.
So Jawara can't get the crowd to explode there. John Knight the third, his second dunk of the half.
Weber State with 10 turnovers now in the game, and Knight ripped a battle of attrition to see who could stay in the game foul-wise.
In the corner, three on the way is good. And it comes from deep arms.
A.J. Overton's Achilles heel there is that pull-up jump shot when he can't get all the way to the rim.
Moody, a good look three. And after starting a really rough moment to start, it's John Knight the third.
Some guys, Tony, are what's called a straight line driver, meaning when they put their head down, they're going to go and gives you that shooky where he's going to change direction about 3 times and speed 2 times, and then
Montana State with the dramatic win over Northern Colorado to set this up. A 12-2 run by Weber State after getting down by 8. Beautiful cut underneath. Fawcett banging around in the paint and scores it. He may not be 7'5",
5 made threes.
and that light is about as green can get. You can feel he knows the money is on the table here tonight.
I don't know what's greener than the light Kobe McEwen has. He's hit back-to-back threes to give his Wildcats the lead.
What a move by Butler, and what a great performance from him tonight. And Southern Utah's responded well out of the timeout.
And Dante Bassett must be hurt, Tony. He has not come back in for about the last 10 minutes.
Butler deep in the paint with the spins, and Southern Utah's up by 4. A quick much on the line here this evening. 59-57, Southern Utah on top.
Weber State's in their 1-3-1. That is how they got the lead.
Moody just missed again. So Jawara couldn't come down with a rebound. Knight goes underneath to the right-hand chance for Butler. By Fleming. Southern Utah by 4.
Tony, what a great game.
No, it's been terrific. This is what the Big Sky has been all season long.
I'm nervous as a bad girl in church, and I'd have nothing to do with it. I'm just watching.
Moody again, and the third time's the charm here in the late moments of the second half. Southern Utah,
Because Moody had dinged him for back-to-back threes and gone back to his man-to-man, and I think that was a very wise decision.
Butler with another big play tonight. He has 14. Just 10 free throws up to this point. It's down to 7.
Now, back to that 1-3-1. Zaire Porter makes it really tough out front with that great length. Wildcats better find that guy right
Here's
there.
Moody again. Another clutch outside shot by the Thunder. Now, John Knight III will walk it up, and they'll take their time. In control, up by 10.
They don't want to get too awful conservative here. This will be an interesting matchup. Porter on Knight. Look for Knight just to take it into his hands, just as Kobe McEwen has done.
Just over 2 minutes left, and the water turning red. Knight goes outside. It's Butler with a hand in his face, and he hits anyway. Incredible. He hadn't scored since like New Year's Day. And then all of a sudden comes in early points against Northern Arizona. You love to see that as the season moves along, where you can Jones, that's foul number 5.
If Moody hits these, they don't have to score another basket. They have to make free throws.
Yeah. And in Moody, his wife is a school teacher. Been such a vital part of this program. But some of his work in the post tonight, incredible. Such a physical player. With that, they had to figure out how to play without John Knight through some key minutes. His team just kept on making the key adjustment.
What I like, he changed his pressing back and got the ball to the guy, the hot hand at the free throw line, Moody.
I get across the timeline. What a finish to the season, Coach.
What a great regular season game between the two teams that were picked first and second in the preseason poll and could very, very well meet again in just a few days in the conference tournament.
They were without key players. They were without John Knight III, who had some foul trouble. What a win.